Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a really powerful and abstract dance film that manages to say so much without using a single word: the digital echo of modern motion.
Right off the bat, the title itself hits you with this fascinating question. It's a puzzle, really. What on earth is a digital echo? And how does that connect to our modern motion, to our everyday lives? That's the core mystery we're going to unravel together in this explainer. So, here's our game plan. First, we'll tackle the title's puzzle. Then we'll get into decoding the dancer's movements. After that, we'll analyze the stage itself, see how it all comes together in this human-digital dance. And finally, and this is the big one, we'll connect it all back to our own lives. All right, let's jump right in. Part 1, the title's puzzle. To really get what this film is about, we've got to unlock the two main ideas that are baked right into its name. Okay, so first up, what is a digital echo? You can almost think of it like the ghost in the machine, but in reverse. It's the lasting mark that our digital world leaves on us, on the organic world. It's like a digital fingerprint left on our very human habits and instincts. And that flows perfectly into the second part, modern motion. Now, this isn't just about how we walk or dance. It's a bigger idea. It's about how all our movements, our gestures, the way we express ourselves physically are now being filtered through and shaped by the technology we live with. Our motions just aren't purely natural anymore. They carry that digital echo with them. Okay, so we've got the concepts down. Now, let's see how this all comes to life in the actual performance. Section 2, decoding the motion. In this film, the story is told completely through the body. The choreography is the dialogue, and trust me, it's speaking volumes. So what's so striking here is the conflict you see on screen. On one side, you have these beautiful, fluid, breath-driven movements that are just human. But then, bam, it snaps. The movement becomes fragmented, sharp, mechanical. It almost looks like a computer glitching out. This constant back and forth is where all the tension of the piece lives. And this quote just nails it. The dancer's body literally becomes a battleground. It's a visible struggle between natural, raw human expression and the rigid, logical, and sometimes broken patterns of digital code. You can feel that fight in every single sharp, stuttering move. But hey, it's not just about the dancer, right? We have to talk about where this is all taking place. Let's move to section 3, the sterile stage. Because the environment itself is a huge clue to what this film is trying to say. The first thing you notice when you look at the set is, well, nothing. It's completely empty. And that is absolutely intentional. It's an artistic choice. So you have to ask yourself, why? What is all that emptiness trying to tell us? I mean, just look at the elements here. It's this endless white room, almost like a digital void. The lighting is harsh and totally flat, which gets rid of all shadows, all sense of depth. There are no props, nothing to anchor us in reality. And there is a complete absence of any organic texture. No wood, no plants, nothing natural at all. So this isn't a real place. It's what you might call a non-space. It's the perfect representation of that blank, cold, infinite canvas of a digital world, like an empty Word document, or that abstract space that exists behind our screens. All right, now let's put these pieces together. This is where it gets really interesting. Section 4, the human-digital dance. This is where that incredible motion and that sterile environment collide, and something entirely new, a new language even, is born. You can almost see it happen in 3 steps. First, the human body starts to imitate the patterns and the logic of a machine. Then, the machine's own flaws, the glitches, the stutters, they start to actually redefine what the body is capable of. And then, out of that conflict, this strange, fascinating, hybrid language of movement just emerges. So what we're watching here is so much more than just a dance. It's really a physical performance of our entire modern relationship with technology. It's about how we adapt to it, how it changes us, and the new ways of being that are born out of that constant interaction. And that brings us right to our final section, our own digital echo. This is where we see why this abstract performance isn't really so abstract after all. This is where we see why it matters to every single one of us. I mean, think about it for a second. This digital echo isn't just on some distant stage. It is everywhere in our lives. Our social media personas, those are carefully choreographed versions of ourselves.
The way we binge shows or see news is all driven by algorithmic habits. Our digital movements are literally directed by code. Even our digital communication, with all its emojis and acronyms, has become this completely new hybrid language.
The simple truth is, we're all that dancer. Every single time we carefully choose a photo for Instagram, or get lost in a TikTok feed, or use an emoji instead of our words, we are performing our own personal version of this human digital dance. So, I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. The digital echo isn't just a trail we leave behind online anymore. It's becoming a fundamental part of our identity. The real question this film is asking us isn't just about what technology helps you do, but how it has fundamentally reshaped who you are.